Hi everybody, it's Henna. Thanks for watching. Today's video is all about Philosykos EDP Eau de Parfum by Diptyque, and if you look at my bottle, there is not very much left in it because I have nearly finished this perfume after many years. I probably just have a few sprays left in it, and I wanted to talk about it before I decided to get rid of the bottle or decide what to do with it. And I realized that I've never mentioned it on this channel, even though I love wearing this perfume. So Philosykos is a fig perfume, and fig is definitely front and center with this. It is not a supporting character. I chose to get the Eau de Parfum over the Eau de Toilette specifically because this perfume opens with a black pepper note, which is in the Eau de Parfum but not in the Toilette version. So I really enjoy that. I feel like it makes the perfume a little bit more interesting. So when I was deciding which one to get, I chose this one for that reason. If you're looking for getting the Eau de Parfum because you think that it will be an improvement on sillage and lasting power, I can say that I don't really feel like that is the case. I know sometimes the Eau de Parfum is much more strong, and I know it's supposed to be double the strength of the Eau de Toilette, but overall, you know, Diptyque fragrances are just so airy and light and easy to wear that they don't take that away when they turn it into an Eau de Parfum, at least in my experience, you know? So in this case, I don't know if you're really getting a much stronger perfume when you buy the Eau de Parfum. I would just smell them both side by side. I would put one on one arm and the other one in the other arm and kind of evaluate which one you enjoy more. Some people can't even smell the black pepper in the top notes. And that's the thing with top notes, they're there so fleetingly that sometimes they're hard to pick up because you really have to smell immediately and not gag on all the alcohol that might be there. So if you don't even notice the top note, then it's not really worth even thinking about it or worrying about it. You don't have to like think about whether you like it or you don't like it. You can kind of just see the lasting power on your own skin and see which version you like better. The great thing about Philosykos and what I love about it so much is that it has a greenness, and that greenness, it's kind of as if the fig is still on the tree, so you smell kind of like the leaves and the stems, you know, and that makes it a really fresh perfume. And there's also a coconut note, which brings a lactonic quality to the perfume, and the dry down is more woody, and to my nose it really smells a lot like cedar. And so I mentioned this before in other videos, I feel like the cedar always reminds me of the cedar deck at my parents' cottage, and when I go there and you step out onto the deck in the morning, the dew is evaporating off the deck, and so the cedar is kind of damp and you can smell it really strongly, and the dry down in Philosykos really reminds me of that smell, and it just takes me back there. I have so much fun there. I have so many good memories from staying there, so I love to wear this perfume in the spring or the fall because it kind of reminds me of that, and it is really fresh and green and airy and so lovely to wear, you know? And because it's not very strong, I can wear several sprays of it throughout the day. And when I buy perfume or when I evaluate perfume for myself, lasting power and sillage, like strength of the perfume, isn't really something that I'm looking for. I'm happy to just enjoy the perfume for however long it lasts on my skin, and I'm also happy to spray more if I want to smell it again, or spray something else if I'm ready for a change, if I'm trying to change my mood or get ready for a new activity, you know, put my mindset in for that. I'm really happy to just change perfumes. In fact, I enjoy a perfume more, I think, if it's not too strong. The other thing that I really like about Diptyque fragrances is that they don't overdose on synthetic aroma chemicals. So there's not, at least in the ones that I've tried, I don't find there to be an overdose of ambroxan or any aroma woods or anything like that. So I really like that. And I mean, you know, I feel like that's another thing that makes the perfume so much easier to wear. So I am done this bottle. I mean, I can get a few sprays out of it, so I want to kind of save it. I haven't decided whether I'm going to repurchase this. I really love Philosykos. I definitely have days where I wake up and it's like I have to wear Philosykos. Like, that's the only thing that's going to fit that day. And I'm one of those people that really goes with the mood and the vibe and the outfit that I've picked out that morning. So I think I'm going to miss it when it's gone. I like miss it already because I know I can't like wear as much as I want to wear. But this is also easy to find, and so I could easily just get this. I just don't know if I want this one or if I want to maybe try the EDT. I might do that just to have that experience. I know that there's lots of other fig perfumes that are out there. So one of the ones that's on my radar is Thé Noir 29 by Le Labo. And in my mind, that's more of a tea perfume, probably because there's tea in the name. But I do enjoy the fig note in that as well. I'm just kind of looking for a more fig centered perfume. So I would love to know what yours is, and if you have a recommendation for me, I would love to hear that. The other thing I love about Diptyque is their aesthetic. So I love these bottles, and I definitely don't want to throw this out right away. I've kind of just been holding on to it, and I probably will just keep it as decoration. I've seen these bottles go for like $15 or $20 on eBay, and then shipping on top of that, which is crazy. So if you have an empty bottle or a near empty bottle, you know, maybe give it to an influencer in your life so that they can use it as a prop or something like that. I think that would be really meaningful to them. I guess that's what people are doing with it. So I might keep it for that. I really enjoy the pastoral landscapes that are always on the back of these perfumes, and I've tried to do some Googling, but I can't really find anything that tells me what this is supposed to be. I know the picture on the back of the Dosan bottle is based on the resort that perfume is based on, so that's kind of cool. But I don't know what any of the other pictures represent or what they're inspired by. And I think when Diptyque has changed hands, maybe that part of their history has kind of gotten lost, because I've asked people on the counter also, and no one's really been able to give me an answer. That's not something that they're training their counter people on. Maybe it's just not something that's very important to them, but I really think that it's a big part of their aesthetic, and I enjoy it so much. I love it when brands do something thoughtful like this. I think that really sets them apart and makes the brand a little bit more luxurious and adds, you know, it kind of justifies the price that they're charging for their juice. I would love to get more Diptyque in my collection. I just haven't really found one that I need right away. I have Dosan EDT, and I love that. I've tried Tam Dao, but I feel like I have a few perfumes in my collection that remind me of the woody character in Tam Dao. I have tried Eau Capitale, and that's a rose patchouli, so have lots of those in my collection. Don't need any more. I have tried 34. I actually really liked 34, and I still have a sample of it, so I'm working my way through that. And then I have a sample of Fleur de Peau, but that one's very similar to Glossier You, which I already have, so I'm probably not going to get that. Yeah, those are the ones that I... Oh, Mint. I've tried that at the counter. Didn't really move me. I would love to try some of the ones that are a little bit harder to find. Like there's a benzoin one. I really would love to try that because I love benzoin perfumes. But yeah, I would love to know if you have a favorite from the brand, or if you have a fig perfume that you think that I should try. I would love to know. I know that Gris Charnel by BDK is another perfume that has fig as the main note, and that one has been getting a lot of press recently. I just haven't come across any reliable reviews of it, so I haven't tried it and haven't sought it out. I really don't like perfumes with an overdose of aroma chemicals. So if there's too much, too much of anything, then I'm not really a fan. And no one that I trust has reviewed Gris Charnel, so I haven't like tried it. You know, a lot of people that have said they really liked it, and a lot of people do like it, those people are kind of anosmic to those big aroma chemicals, you know? So I don't know. I need kind of a little bit more reliable review, and I need someone to review it that has like a really good filter and a good edit and appreciates the same qualities of a perfume that I do. But that's another one that's on my radar because I know it has fig, and I do love a good fig perfume. I just haven't decided which one to get next.